Hello, this is the view from where I'm staying today, which is in Polanica Zdroj. It's a health resort which is in the it's south of Poland. It's on the border with the Czech Republic. The mountains, or maybe you should really say hills, because the highest is only about 1,000, I think it's 200 meters tall, which of course is the same height just about as Ben Nevis in the UK, only a couple of hundred meters short, which I think we'd all consider to be a mountain. But these are the Sudetenland hills, and Polanica is approximately 20 kilometers from the border with the Czech Republic. Now this is August. It's been raining a lot, and this has led to flooding. We saw a lot of flooding yesterday in the hills around the river Bystrica and another river of the Nisa, which has caused a lot of problems in this area. Now in 1997 there was a flooding in here. There was the big floods which went through the centre of Wrocław, and this flooding actually occurred here first. In one place in Bystrica there was, if I recall correctly, there was more than 8 meters. The city was more than more than 8 meters underwater, which was an all-time record. There is in the church apparently a sign which showed where the greatest floods had been in the 16th century, and that was only about 7.6 meters deep. So this is Polanica. Polanica is a health resort. It's got a very nice centre with this area, this very typically Central European idea of the cure. You go for the cure and you sit in places where you inhale the water. Not only just inhale the water, of course. You come to take the water. You come here to drink the water. There will be no doubt a large a variety of waters to actually drink, some of which is quite actually disgusting. It's awful. I don't know how people actually manage to do it. There's one place I stayed at in 4 years ago called Mushina, and there was one water, I mean, it tasted to me just like seawater. It was awful. Anyway, most health resorts of this type do tend to be in the mountains. There's one or two on the sea coast as well, and there's one in Konstancin, which is to the south of Warsaw, very close to Warsaw. But on the whole, they are here in the southern hills, from quite along the Czech border and along the Slovakian border, even almost in the Ukrainian border. So today I shall be making some more films with showing Polanica, and it certainly is the place I'm staying in, this hotel. I'm not terribly certain how much it costs, but I mean, whereas the room maybe isn't supremely comfortable, but then again, I don't think it costs too much. The staff were really nice. Last night I had a problem. I needed internet access. I needed to not only to see documentation which has been sent to me, I needed to have the email. I also needed access to my computer to be able to do some work, and they give me internet immediately. I just did not expect this at all. I thought they might tell me there's an internet cafe here and it'll open tomorrow if you're lucky. And so I'm very pleased with the attitude of the staff here. So there's once more the view here from Polanica. The most important thing about a spa town is the place where you can actually drink the water. The spa itself, which has the mineral water, which is good for your body in one way or another. Here in Polanica, this is the building in front of the camera at the moment, where one can actually take the water, which has, and there'll be a choice of water. The water will be good for different parts of your body. Depending on your ailments, you take the appropriate water as the doctor recommends. Another essential part of any spa is the gardens. The gardens, which are centered around the place where water is actually taken, and that is what we see right now. The gardens are always neatly laid out in a particular form, which is often symmetrical, and I think it often resembles like the sort of the French style. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is a very, very important part. The gardens are open to everybody. In certain places you have to pay to get in to take the water, in others it's completely free of charge. So you have the gardens. So this is the centre of the spa where the water is actually taken from. As we can see, we have people here filling up their bottles and their glasses. We're allowed to take 1 litre per visit or something like that, or half a litre per bottle, which costs 50 groszy. And so people come here. Many of these people have had it actually recommended to them, and you can also see that people are of all ages, although there is certainly a preponderance for, shall we say, over 50s to be in a place like that. But as we can see, we've got children as well. The centre of attraction here is a, well, I don't know, I think it's made out of amber. The central part which goes down to take the water wherever it comes from its source. There's some rather complicated information about what's actually in the water. I won't go into it now because I'm not a chemist, I don't understand it. It doesn't mean anything to me. But it certainly is. Apparently it's good for certain things, I don't know what, other than making money for the spa itself. We have to buy tickets from the, there's the ticket office, so to speak, on the left, but they also sell the sort of usual things they sell in spas, such as jewellery, bits of amber, and probably knives and forks made out of some form of silver or something, the usual sort of gift items that one would expect to find. And you can see the lady who is actually controlling the tickets as people come in to take the water. And some spas are free. Others aren't. This one isn't. But this one's very nice. I've got to say that the surrounding area around Polanica and the fact the park here and the town is definitely worth coming to. It's very, very pleasant. So now I'm trying to fill up my bottle and with water. We can see there. But I've allowed this lady here to actually take some of the from me. She's now taking it. Right now she's there and she's trying it. It's hot water, and let's hope it's okay. Now, for my case here, I've got trying to get this water, and you can see it's quite it's a bit of an expert job to do this. It's quite hot, the water. As you can see, it's hardly any water coming out now at all. But it comes out in fits and bursts, and I can see me being here for quite a long time. So I won't film the whole thing because it'll be quite boring. Like one of them French films which never seems to get anywhere. Oh, look, there's some water. That was bad shooting on my part. So I've managed now after 2 or 3 minutes to fill up my 2 bottles, and there they are. The water itself here is pretty disgusting. It's hot, obviously. It's got like a salty taste to it, and it doesn't taste like that stuff you get out of the bottles. I'm not certain it's going to do me any good or not. I hope it will do, but I certainly won't be drinking too much of it. Next to the place where the water is taken, there's this rather nice arcade which I think has been done up in recent years. These places existed from the 19th century. The people who came to spas were comparatively wealthy, and they came for the cure to get well, but also they wanted some kind of pleasant entertainment and to be able to do things, other things other than their cure and all the rest of it. They came here for a rest. These arcades were sort of miniature shopping centres of the time. They would have had sort of goods, I presume, like they have today, sort of gifts, and here we have a shop with glass and similar things, gift shops. Also had rather elegant cafes and what have you, restaurants. Here we have a cafe which I think has been done up in recent years, and so it's very, very nice. Some of these arcades today are unfortunately a complete and utter mess, but this one has been very nicely taken care of. I was here last time about 6 years ago, and as far as I can tell, it's a lot better than it was then. In fact, I do seem to recall it here falling to bits then. Some of the spas have been privatised. Sorry, I should say there have been attempts to privatise them. The spa in Nineteenth was bought by Nestle in 2001, I believe. This is the one of the main streets in Polanica, coming straight out of the place where the water is drunk, the actual spa building itself. One comes here. Almost immediately in front of us we can hear the river. or stream. I don't really quite know what the right word is. The last time I see it was almost dry, definitely a stream. Given the amount of water that's rushing through it today, it's closer to a river.